Boumediene, in which she says reaching ISIS territory was easy, and she's happy to be on ISIS soil, but she does not talk about her role in the Paris attacks. The magazine also offers no proof to authenticate any of these claims. Let's bring in our CNN intelligence and security analyst, Bob Baer, and our CNN terrorism analyst, Paul Cruikshank. Paul, you led CNN's reporting on this purported interview. If ISIS claims are true, why not include, for example, any photos, some proof that Boumediene has actually linked up with the terror group in Syria?
Well, absolutely, Wolf, and they haven't done that yet. Obviously, for religious reasons, they wouldn't show her in a photo without the full veil, but they could put out a photo just showing her eyes with the full veil. They've not done that yet, but French terror experts think that this claim is credible. It was in this French language magazine from ISIS yesterday, also in their English language magazine today, claiming that she's now on ISIS soil, that she's joined this caliphate.
You also have some new information, Paul, about that Belgian ISIS plot from last month, right?
That's right, Wolf, and the suspected ringleader in that plot, Abdul Hamid Abaoud, ISIS are now claiming that he's back in Syria, that he's evaded this international manhunt to get him, and they actually include what they claim is an interview with him in Syria. They also include pictures of him and the two dead gunmen in that raid that Belgian security forces conducted in eastern Belgium last month. And I've spoken to a senior Belgian counterterrorism official who says that they were actually the two gunmen killed in that raid. So there's a picture of him with these two gunmen that they took before he left Syria. He's then thought to have traveled to Greece to coordinate the plot, and ISIS are now saying he's back safely in Syria. So another potential propaganda coup from this terrorist group.
Bob Baer, the new issue of this ISIS magazine is entitled, and I'm quoting now, "May Allah curse France." The cover shot is of the Eiffel Tower being guarded by French soldiers. What's their message here? What are they trying to do?
Well, Lucca, play with your brother, Lucca. Play with your brother. Play with your brother, he wants to play. Get your brother. Get him, Lucca. Get him.
Same way with Britain and, of course, the United States.
Play with your brother.
I think, Wolf, the important thing is what Paul got onto is the Islamic State is still on the move. They're on the move in Yemen, they're on the move in North Africa and Libya.
Get the baby,
for Boumediene to go over to the Islamic State and take
Play with your brother.
Makes sense. It's the only
Good
game
boy.
in town. And
good boy.
I think we're seeing, this staying power of the Islamic State is going longer than I expected, and it's going to take quite a bit to turn this back.
Well, in Iraq,
Hi, Pekoe. You want to play with your brother?
Bob report the Peshmerga, the Kurdish fighters, they're trying to do the best they can against these ISIS forces in the area, northern Iraq, around Mosul and elsewhere, but there's still no sign the Iraqi military has showed up to help out at all. What's going on over here? They have a huge military, but they're MIA.
Well, Wolf, exactly. I mean, even now, until today, the Iraqi state is starving the Kurds of ammunition and guns.
Are you all
They're
done,
simply
Pekoe?
not delivering stuff meant for the Peshmerga. And Diyala province was taken back not by the Iraqi army, but by the Badr Brigade, which is an Iranian trade brigade. So you still see Baghdad as identified with Iran more than a cohesive state. So the fact that the army hasn't showed up is not a good sign, and I understand why the Kurds wouldn't want to move into Mosul, because then it becomes a much wider war of Kurds against Arabs.
It's the second biggest city.